Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Twilight Princess. And we're in the Twilight Realm now, in Faron Woods, so we should be excited, except what the hell's happened here? Looks like we got more of these gate things. And we've got one of these red-ass Tron things with a, like, time machine from Austin Powers inside it. Jeez. And we've got more of these guys, except, like, now there's 3 of them instead of just 1, so... yeah, that's crazy. And Minna says, well, I'm gonna fuck off now, because I'm a lazy bitch. See you later. You can do it yourself. And you know what? I think I should be able to, but, like, apparently the game doesn't. Because, you'll see. I'll attack these guys the same amount of times, but one of them will somehow miraculously live and do that because he's an asshole. So if you leave one of these guys alive, they'll somehow that scream will revive the other 2. So yeah, basically when you're fighting these guys, you never want to leave one of them alive. You always want to leave at least 2 alive, and that's my strategy. I never try to, like, attack 3 at once with this kind of thing. That's basically your new version of the spin attack with Minna. You hold down B, somehow that, like, makes it so you can lock onto enemies within that circle there and kill them instantly. Although it's easy to mess up, like, if you hit a wall while you're in the middle of that, it stops. God, why am I digging holes in water? I don't need any hearts or anything. So yeah, let's go see this light spirit thingy, even though it doesn't look like one. At least not anymore. Blah blah blah, I'm a light spirit. Find my tears of light, you bastard. Jeez Louise. So yeah, we're gonna get this vessel thing and get Tears of Light and all that. Oh, you've got to fill it with Tears of Light, and these dots on this map represent where they are. So for once, the map is actually kind of useful, unless you played this game like a few times and memorized everything. But just for the sake of it, I'm gonna leave the map on. Even though I feel like it gets in the way of everything and it's just too big. I feel like this game has a lot of, like, HUD issues where everything's just too large. I mean, in the GameCube version it's not so bad, but in the Wii version, like, all those, like, buttons just take up too much of the screen, I think. So yeah, this isn't too challenging. You just find out where these things are by looking at the map. I don't know. I mean, it's really tedious to me. I wish they would have thought of something more creative with these Twilight Realm segments. I mean, all it is like a giant fetch quest and some aesthetics that make it look okay. Even though I thought it looked better in black and white back before in development, early development. That said, I liked it better when they mixed cell shading into this game, like with how Minna's hair looked before. Of course, if you don't know about any of that, I think maybe they still have some of the old trailers for this game somewhere on YouTube. I mean, they must. I don't know about anywhere else. But, I don't know, I think the game could have looked better if they, mixed that in with it and didn't, like, take it out. But that's just me. I'm not a huge fan of this kind of slightly realistic look. I don't know, I think Zelda would do better to stick to some kind of cell shading. Maybe not like Wind Waker, even though the HD version looks pretty cool. And like other games like Killer is Dead, I think that shows that cell shading can look pretty cool. Although not exactly the style Zelda should be. Since, that game's more like, not kid friendly. But, You know, like I don't know. I don't think fantasy should strive for realism as far as like graphics go. I don't know. It seems like everybody, like not everybody, but a lot of people want Zelda to be Lord of the Rings, which I don't think it should be like that at all. Yeah. But it's not saying that this game is entirely like that, but it seems like they kind of tried to market it that way. At least with the first trailer and stuff like that, with all the horseback riding and I don't know. It just seems so inauthentic to me. Whereas games like Wind Waker or like even Majora's Mask, before they could like do any kind of fancy graphics shit, it seemed like they weren't trying to make this all appeal to like people who like, you know, vanilla fantasy. Like I said, Lord of the Rings, or another one that I consider kind of vanilla is The Elder Scrolls, even though I've only played 2 of those games. And maybe they're not the best to take from. I've only played Oblivion and Skyrim, and you know, I haven't played a lot of them. But those games seem like an area where I wouldn't want Zelda to ever try to be. They just have a lot of stuff that's typical in fantasy overall. Whereas Zelda is a lot more unique than that, and I wouldn't want to see them try to be less unique with their games. And I'm so bored of this Twilight stuff, though. This is one thing I don't really care for. You can tell I'm bored of it because I haven't been talking about the game at all for the past, I don't know how many minutes it's been. 6 minutes maybe. Yeah. Well, we're almost done here. Just a few more. Of course, we have to dig now. It's kind of like that ghost boss in Sonic Adventure 2 battle. Reminds you of that. And of course, this is really annoying when you've pretty much got locked in a loop of trying to jump at the bug, and they're just fast enough to get out of the way in time. Yeah, one more area to go through, and then we can finally be out of this Twilight shit. Of course, we've got this to go through. Oh, and I should mention, maybe, that it's, I'm not sure. There's another glitch you can do here that I've never been able to do, but I don't remember whether you need like an action replay or something to do it. But like, apparently there's some way to attack one of these guys in such a way that you can get up outside of the, you know, on top of the walls here. And if you do that, you can go outside the edge of the map and, well, if I said exactly what it was, it would kind of spoil the story, and I don't want to do that, but you can get an item way earlier on than you're supposed to, which can mess up pretty much a whole game. But, I don't know, apparently some other people have done stuff like that, and they've been, like, trying to find a way to make it through the entire game, but like I said, I don't know if you need an action replay or any kind of cheating device to do any of that stuff. All I know is I've never been able to pull it off myself. Anyway, look, it's that monkey. Oh my god. And now we can hear whatever she has to say. And I'm skipping past it way too fast. Holy shit, I didn't realize. Oh, we've got one more tier to collect and we're out of here, finally. But that's not the last we'll see of the Twilight Realm. We'll have to see more, unfortunately, but that's for another time. For now, we've got a cutscene. Yay. And the Twilight's gone. Awesome. And that means we should be human now. Kind of. Something like that. But it was so nice living in Twilight. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, no, whatever. You're just a bitch. Seriously. Oh my god, that reminds me of Lost. I never realized. Of course, if I said, what about it reminds you of Lost, that would spoil the ending of that show. Jeez. Oh my god, it's a monkey with a fucking long-ass tail. That's crazy. My name is Farron. Well, who would have guessed? I am one of the spirits of light who do stuff in Hyrule, and I don't do anything really. I just sit here in this water and laze around and do nothing. Can't even protect myself from these stupid shadow assholes. So basically, somehow we're the chosen one, whoever that is. If anybody is unfamiliar with Zelda games, at least after Wind Waker was pretty much made known that near every Link is a reincarnation. So now we've got the green tunic. Link tunic, I don't know what to call it, the hero's tunic. Your name is Travis. Well, what the hell? I never knew that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh god. That's cray-cray. So now he's telling us about a dark power in a temple, and it's that same temple that Monkey was talking about just a minute ago, so we have to go back there. And it's gonna be long and tedious and all that. Yeah, somehow if we get that dark power, we can, defeat that guy we saw in that one cutscene with the boobies in Hyrule Castle. So, yeah, and it turns out... well, maybe I shouldn't say it just yet, but Middle will reveal it in a minute. Basically, she wants this dark power too, so what a coinky dink. Why am I looking at my hand? Oh yeah, it's because I have that Triforce on it. That's crazy. Midna, what do you want? Jesus. Sure, I'll head to the temple. Mac. Okay, well, basically she's coming with us, but before we go to the temple, I'm gonna show you guys that I got these, even though you really don't want this to have the sword at this point. I mean, if you can do that other glitch I told you about a few minutes ago, not a few minutes, a few videos ago, then, you wouldn't have this sword and maybe not this shield. Anyway, we're back here in the shop in Orden because I want some milk, because milk has 2 servings in it. Well, first I gotta drink this. Jeez. But yeah, having only 3 hearts, it would help to have 2 servings of milk, so you don't have to die. Not that I think I will die. This early on in the game, probably not. So let's get out of here. And then we can go to our house and pick up the wooden sword. And it'll be awesome. So yeah, you can come back here after you do the Twilight Realm segment. There's not much to do here, other than if you've done this glitch at all, you can come back here and, at this point, if you've already done that other glitch that I couldn't, do, you'd come back here and get the wooden sword, or you can try to do the game without any sword, but I don't think that would be possible at all. Cool, we get the wooden sword, finally. It's about time, and see, now we have it with us. Even though it still says it's the Orden sword. Which basically you don't want, but I'll be switching to the file that I've done the glitch properly on once we get halfway through the first temple here. Anyway, I made a cut there just for convenience. for the sake of timeliness. So yeah, we don't have a sheath. That's weird. Link just puts it on his back. He's like, I don't know if there's like, oh, I don't even know. No, I'm thinking of the wrong game. It's like, oh god, Minna wants to tell us how to kill enemies, even though if you've played any Zelda game before, you know it's really simple. Just press the B button like mad. Yeah, like, I don't know, like in Fallout or Elder Scrolls, you just stick your item on you when you want to equip it. It's like your body, your armor is made out of magnets or something. Before we head on, well, actually we need to talk to this guy because he gives us a key, I believe, to open the gate. Also, I think I might have forgotten to show something off. Oh no, oh god. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. I could have sworn I did. Like in Link's basement, there was like 50 rupees. Maybe I already showed that off. Anyway, you can buy a bottle for 100 rupees and it has lantern oil in it. You don't want to waste this lantern oil, though I suppose you could if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. Because there's gonna be a segment where we need it pretty soon. Well, we don't need it, but I'll explain it probably eventually. I don't know if it's gonna be next video or this video. Probably not this video. Of course, we gotta go through this stupid cave again for no gosh darn reason. Yeah. Oh my god. It's too dark. I should have used my lantern here. Even though I could see just fine on my TV. Maybe I should make these brighter in video editing or something. Yeah. I can never break these things right to make both the pots break. But whatever. Let's get going. And I'll probably see you guys next time. So peace and chicken grease.